Hey guys, what's up? It is that time of the year again. Black Friday is right around the corner, and as always, I've rounded up 10 absolute killer deals for you guys, from affordable, useful everyday gadgets to some more premium items, but especially for those items in the higher price category, I think opportunities like Black Friday can really make a difference. So let's dive right in, let's ramble.
Hold up, place go wild when I pull up. They all on me like it wants some.
Right, let's start off with two very useful products by a company called Ugreen. You already know, I'm a big fan of their stuff, and now you can snag up to 40% off during the Black Friday deal. First off, we have the Ugreen Nexode 100 watts retractable charger. This little guy can deliver up to 100 watts fast charging via the built-in retractable cable. It is a USB-C cable, and that means it can literally charge my 14-inch MacBook Pro from 0 to over 50% in just half an hour. It comes with a 29.5-inch retractable cable, so you don't need to bring an additional one. Unless, of course, you want to charge multiple devices, which this thing can totally do. It has 3 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A port, so you can charge up to 4 devices simultaneously, and to have a one-and-done charger that is this small is super useful, especially if you travel a lot and you want to keep things very light. Speaking of travel, Ugreen also makes this MagFlow magnetic power bank an ultra-fast Qi 2 25 watts wireless power bank that not only functions as a MagSafe charger for my iPhone 17 Pro Max that charges it from 0 to 50% in just 38 minutes, but because of the built-in cable and the additional ports on this thing, you can charge 3 devices at once. And if you want to check these out for yourself, go grab yourself the discount links in the description below the video. Next up, some really good news about my favorite webcam brand, Obsbot. They're offering some really good Black Friday deals. If you've been around the channel, you've already heard me talk about them. I've reviewed most, if not all, of their recent webcams, the Tiny 2 Lite, the Tiny SE, Meet 2, Meet SE, you name it. They're all high quality and amazing in their own right, but with different feature packs and different price tags, of course. The Obsbot Tiny 2 Lite, for example, fantastic AI audio tracking with auto zoom, and it has a half-inch CMOS sensor with a super crisp 4K video, and it has a half-inch CMOS sensor with super crisp 4K video, or the Obsbot Meet 2, smallest 4K webcam in 3 funky colors. Setup is too easy, and this thing performs really well in low light conditions. I won't go into a lot of detail right now. Like I said, there's full reviews on the channel on all of these models, so definitely go check those out if you want to know more. But what I will say is that Obsbot will launch a big discount stack exclusive discount code for up to 33% off during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, so grab your code in the description below the video. Next up are two of my favorite AI products, and yes, you've heard me talk about them as well. Of course, that's why all this stuff made it into my top 10, and that's because they're that good and they need to be on this list. Not to mention that both these products will get a 20% discount on Black Friday. The Plott Node I would describe as an AI recorder on steroids. Not physically, this thing is literally the size of a credit card, but because of all the things it can do. My favorite is call recording, whereby you can attach it to your phone and then slide up the lever to go into call recording mode. But I also use this for my online video calls. I'll just prop it up next to my computer or next to a speaker, and it will record the entire meeting for me, so I can focus on being present in the meeting instead of, frantically keeping notes. Once the call or the meeting is over, that's when the real magic happens. I get a super accurate transcription, including speaker labeling, which sometimes I wonder how it was able to understand certain people better than I did during the call. And if I want a report of the meeting to send to my clients afterwards, I'll just have my Plott do an AI summary for me. That's also summed up the key takeaways and the action items. Rarely do I need to adjust or add anything. It is that good. I can just take whatever it sends me, send it right to my client, and boom, Bob's your uncle. I can also ask Plott AI questions, helping me search across my recordings, and it has a growing list of app integrations, which is also really cool, so I can make everything actionable in my workflow. Now, the Plott Pin, this little guy here, is basically all of that goodness, but in the form of a wearable. In January, I will be traveling to Las Vegas again for CES, which I'm super excited about. There will be so much information coming my way and so many impromptu meetings, I want to be sure I don't miss anything important, and that's where this Plott Pin really is a lifesaver. It can do 20 hours of continuous recording, so I just leave this thing running all day and let it work its magic. I usually just wear it as a pin on my clothing or on a wrist. It comes with a wristband. Depends on what I'm wearing. If I'm wearing a jacket, I can even pop it in the front pocket, you know. It doesn't really matter, it's so small, and it picks up literally everything that has been said around me. Now, there will always be some people saying, oh, my phone can do this, so why would I invest in one of these, etc., etc. But your phone doesn't have nearly as much recording time. You wouldn't be able to use your phone for anything else while you're doing it. And seriously, do you want to walk around with your phone like this and stick it in people's faces while you're having a meeting? I don't think so. So that's where these guys really come in handy. This is a much more discreet, much more hands-off solution, and it doesn't break the bank. Certainly not with that Black Friday discount. Don't sleep on this, guys. It's been a real lifesaver. Next up is one of my favorite iPhone accessories, the Taurus O stand. I mean, I review a lot of different phones on this channel, but the iPhone always stays in my pocket as well, simply because of how great the camera is, especially for video. And that is why I like these cases a lot, because you're basically carrying a built-in tripod for your iPhone with this O stand case. I find this one especially useful for vertical content, especially now that the front-facing camera shoots open gate. The stand rotates so I can place it in a bunch of different positions, and just listen to the satisfying click it gives when you do. Needless to say that the case itself is absolutely great too. Offers all the protection you could need. It's got these airbag corners, and the anti-slip sides make it nice and grippy. Now, if you want the full 360 protection, I would recommend adding the Orange Armor screen protector. It is super scratch resistant. They test these things in a lab, trying to scratch the heck out of it, so it's ready for your abuse too. This one also does a really great job at killing reflections, which for me is a big plus working in a studio with a bunch of lights around me, but it still manages to keep that crisp iPhone display coming right through. You can grab both for a nice discount right now, so I'd say go for it. And of course, links with all the other links down below. Next up is something really cool, and that is the LOFREE Flow 2. And this one's for anyone who appreciates a keyboard that actually feels as good as it looks. As you can see, it is milled from a single block of aluminum, CNC machine, so it's got that same cold premium finish you would expect from Apple gear. Very minimal design, solid build, absolutely no flex obviously, no gimmicks, just a good keyboard. The typing feel is amazing. Smooth, consistent, and so satisfying that you might actually catch yourself typing some emails that really didn't need to be typed. You get triple mode connectivity, you get this touch strip on the side where you can adjust the volume or the brightness, and it comes with proper Mac keycaps as well as Windows, so you can switch between operating systems, and these come right in the box. Most of you guys watching my channel will probably be Mac users, so that is a really welcome addition. And since it's Black Friday, LOFREE is running 20% off from November 20th through December 1st. So if you want to save yourself some cash, now is definitely the time to grab one of these. I'll leave a link below, and if your keyboard doesn't make you want to type anymore, this one probably will. Next up is this Geo magnetic wallet stand by ESR. It is the first MagSafe wallet stand designed with full certified Apple Find My functionality, which means it makes use of the same amazing network Apple's AirTags use, including real-time location tracking. You can also make it play a sound when you're trying to find it. And it has my favorite feature, the left behind notification. So I don't have to worry about leaving my wallet on some restaurant table anymore. Oh, and it also features RFID blocking to protect your personal data, which is very useful when you go into crowded spaces a lot. The magnet to latch it onto your iPhone is actually stronger than Apple's own. It has a force of 3,200 grams, which is nerd speak for crazy strong. And the finger loop on the back is also super convenient, especially holding larger phones like the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I'm obviously holding the Air right now, but my daily is a 17 Pro Max, and I love this thing. It also doubles as a stand, which is great for watching content or making video calls. You can put it in portrait or landscape mode. And because this wallet can comfortably hold 5 cards, it's the ideal wallet if you don't feel like carrying a lot of extra bulk. Most of us don't carry a lot of cash anyway these days, and a lot of cards are digital. So this is perfect for maybe a credit card, your ID, and a hotel key card or whatever. Super convenient little product, travels with me everywhere, and now you can grab it at a nice Black Friday discount. And of course, I will make sure to put the discount links next to the other ones below the video. Editor Patrick here. I just wanted to let you guys know that Sony is doing some really good discounts too, and these XM6s have been my favorites this past year. I actually like them more than my AirPods Max, and that says a lot. The other thing you should check out is the Nintendo Switch 2, because I have it on good authority that there will be some really sweet discounts for that one too. Next up is a banger of a home cinema projector. It is easily one of the best ones I've reviewed. I don't have it with me right now because that thing is humongous, and also because it's in my home cinema room right now. I just had to include this thing in the list again, and I say again because I showed it during Prime Day, because Valerion informed me that this Black Friday, they're offering their flagship projectors at their lowest price of 2025. And for a limited time, Valerion projectors come with a free any size screen and a 4.1.2 surround system, so you can basically snag the entire home theater system. My favorite, the Valerion Visionmaster Pro 2, is definitely top of the line, but that also means it's not cheap, and so these discounts are really worth considering in my opinion. I did a full review of this thing earlier this year, and it kind of blew my mind. Triple laser RGB, 4K UHD resolution, 3000 ISO lumens, and a massive 300-inch max projection size. Now, I don't even have a screen that large, but if you do, you can blow it up that far and it will still look very crisp. Perfect for your living room, backyard movie nights, or a full-on home theater setup. It's got a 15,000:1 contrast ratio with Valerion's enhanced black level EBL, which is technology that gives you incredibly rich, deep blacks. Pair that with a dynamic tone mapping DTM, and HDR content looks exactly as it should. No blown out highlights or crushed shadows. And for you gamers out there, it supports 240 Hz at 1080p with just 4 milliseconds of input lag. And even in 4K, it holds strong at 60 Hz and 15 milliseconds. I tested it with my PS5 and the experience was buttery smooth. I won't get too technical on you guys right now. If you want to know more about this thing, definitely check out my full review. But what you should be checking out today are those discount links in the description. There's a variety of bundles they're offering, including screens, projectors, speakers, you name it. Now, next up is something that is going to probably save you money after Black Friday, and that is this 70mm 4K T800 dashcam. Now, this isn't your average dashcam, okay? It's the world's first dual 4K 3-channel setup, which means it records the road ahead, behind, and inside the car, all at once and all in crisp 4K HDR. But the front and rear cameras use Sony Starvis 2 IMX678 sensors, basically the gold standard in dashcam imaging. You're getting the kind of clarity that makes every license plate and every street sign super clear. Then there's My Color Vivid Plus solution and Night Owl Vision, 2 bits of 70m's imaging magic that balance exposure and color so you can clearly see what's happening, whether it's bright daylight, midnight, or that weird in-between orange streetlight hour. And for parking, it gets even smarter. The built-in 4G connection and LumiVision technology means your car stays under 24/7 surveillance. If something bumps or scratches or just lurks too close, you'll get an alert on your phone and clear footage to prove it. It even has AI motion detection, battery voltage protection, and a supercapacitor that handles extreme heat and cold. I've been testing it over the past couple of weeks, and honestly, the footage looks great. And since it's Black Friday, and Cyber Monday for that matter, 70my is offering up to 30% off from November 20th to December 1st. So if you've ever thought about getting a proper dash cam, slippery winter season would be the right timing. I'll drop a link below so you can grab those discounts as long as they last. Next up is the Aqara Doorbell Camera Hub G410, which might just be the smartest doorbell I've ever tested. It shoots in 2K resolution with a 175-degree wide-angle lens, so you can actually tell whether that's the delivery guy or another "we miss you" note in disguise. There's even millimeter wave presence detection, so it only alerts you when there's an actual person, not every passing leaf. But it also does local facial recognition, which is probably one of my favorite features. And the cool part is that it's not just a doorbell, it's also a smart home hub. It supports Thread, Zigbee, Wi-Fi, and Matter, meaning it can connect to your other Aqara gear and third-party smart devices. I've seen Aqara do that before, by the way. I've actually been using a door lock that uses my Aqara security camera as its hub. The doorbell integrates with Apple Home, Alexa, Google Home, and SmartThings, and you can either use it wired or completely wireless with up to 5 months of battery life. And with Aqara's Black Friday deals running right now, it is the perfect time to upgrade your home setup. So yeah, check out the links in the description and your door is getting a serious IQ boost. And lastly, of course, you need something to carry all of this stuff. And I've been dailying this Grams 28, I guess, hybrid bag. It's called the 181 Voyager Duffel, and Grams 28 did send it to me. They're not sponsors of the channel, but they do send out some of their bags from time to time. They're all very premium, full grain leather bags, which I'm a big fan of. I've been rocking their 152 transit backpack all summer, but now the Voyager Duffel has taken over as my daily. and I will show you why. Because initially I was going to use this as a travel bag for shorter trips like a weekend stay, but it actually turned out to be a perfect daily for me. The front pocket is basically a very slim laptop compartment. Don't know if you can see that, but it's my laptop in there, some cables and some batteries. You know, it fits like a MacBook, an iPad. And then on the inside, you have this very spacious part. It's just a big compartment that I use to pack my clothes or some more accessories. So it's useful for weekend trips, but on a day-to-day basis, I'll toss anything in there. A drink bottle, my tech pouch, maybe I'll stuff a jacket in there. It's super convenient and it looks super stylish. Doesn't matter if you're wearing jeans or a suit, I think this works pretty much whenever. And what makes this really cool is that it comes with optional camera cubes that fit this bag perfectly, so I can even use it as a camera bag when I go and shoot stuff on location. Now, these bags are very premium and they carry a pretty hefty price tag, I have to say. But if you've been on the fence about splurging on one of these, Black Friday is obviously the time to do it because Grams28 is offering site-wide discounts. Using the discount link in the description below, you can figure out how much discount you can get on this bad boy and on the other bags as well. Alright guys, I hope you saw something you liked. I hope it was useful. I like doing these videos. You guys already know I like my gadgets and my bags and my stuff. So thank you for geeking out with me. Give the video a like if you want. That would help me out a great deal. And yeah, see you in the next one.